Alright, so I'm gonna turn down this Hallmark movie. I love this one. I forget the name of it, but if I remember, I'll put it up on the screen. I'm washing the couches, so right now it's the ottoman, but I need to vacuum and do all that, but not tonight. I just wanted to pick up the camera and show you guys that I'm just doing some like little changes here and there, nothing big, but I wanted to film it. So I have this beautiful piece. It was in my butler's pantry in the last house, so I feel like it actually could work very well here. And these teapots on the top, I haven't really, they've been kind of off for me. I do like the white one, so these two I'm gonna put inside the pie safe, and then I'm gonna put this over there. But in order to get to the pie safe and open the doors, I do have to pull the table out. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna get like a small little table for this area, because I just think that it's too big with the pie safe. So I mean, the table would fit perfectly actually if I didn't have the pie safe. I could push it back a little bit more, but I think eventually, not anytime soon, because I have the rest of the house that I need to do. But anyways, I'll move the table back and get those teapots in there. Beep, beep. Oh, that's so much cuter. So much better and cuter. All right, that looks so much better already. I felt like what was kind of missing from this space was my vintage style. I felt like it was very French country, which I do love, but I need to incorporate more vintage, and I will do that as I continue on. Again, I'm probably gonna do that with a table, maybe something wrought irony. I really don't know. And then like the chairs will be different as well. And then like I'll keep this the same way. Maybe I'll do something different with this photo. I'm not really sure, but I do like that piece just because it says, you know, making memories around the table. So it's appropriate for the space, but again, too much French country going on. I want to be kind of like 70 French country, 30% vintage. So a lot more vintage to kind of install, but I think that 30% will really come through when I do like the table, and then maybe like a rug, maybe like a traditional rug too. Because yeah, my whole style is changing up a lot. So anyways, it's just gonna take time. I'm trying not to force it, but I really do love that simple move. Changed the whole look in a way for me. So here's Loki. He's like, why do you keep moving around the house? He's just like Loxy. He wants me to not move so he can lay down. As far as the living room goes, just to give you guys an update. I did just buy a wicker like chest, basically like a coffee table. It's all wicker. I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace. I go pick it up tomorrow, so I'll be vlogging that. And so I think that means I'm probably gonna need to buy another one of these pieces, so that, because they go with the chairs, but I never got two of them because at the time I got them for the last house, and two of them would have been too big for that space. And it's probably too big for this space too, but I do like the idea of like things kind of being, you know, like a lot in one space, I guess you could say, very cozy. But we'll see how the wicker piece turns out. It was such a great deal that even if it doesn't work out, I'm sure I'll find a space for it. But the wicker, I think, will like break up all of this white as well and break up all the French country accents that are going on. And then I'm still gonna do like a gold mirror with like a vintage collage around it. So like that's gonna go, none of that's gonna be there. So there's gonna be a mirror, which I think I'm gonna love because it'll open up the space a lot. And then yeah, some pictures around it and bring the vintage aspect. And then I'm gonna do curtains. And then I think this room will like essentially be done. If I change anything, it will be pillows and it will be like the end tables. Maybe I'll go for something like wrought iron black in the future. Who knows? But I do love my lamps. I can't see myself changing my lamps right now. But yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much it as far as the living room goes. I like how everything else is working out. I love how this space looks. But yeah, I just need to bring a little bit of this into here, like gold. So we're gonna get the gold from the mirror. The wicker is gonna give it another element, another, you know, texture. And I keep going back and forth on the curtains. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to buy several of them and just switch them in and out, see which one I like best, and then returns the ones that don't work. Because originally I'm like, I want curtains that match the couch, like bright white. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want to do sheer, so bright white, sheer, or like this color, like a beige. I've even considered a pattern, maybe like a vintage pattern with, I forget, there's like a name for it, but I forget the name of it. But I also have this rug, so I don't know if it's going to compete, and then it might be too busy with the gallery wall that's going to go on here. So I'm going to go with the three, probably bright white, sheer, or the beige. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to go sheer because I don't think it's going to be the right tone for this room. I feel like it needs to be something lush, maybe even like a linen, but I don't think sheer will carry this room properly. So we'll see. I'm going to try to do curtains last because yeah, I don't know why. In my mind, it makes sense to do the curtains last. But it is nighttime, so I'm gonna go ahead. So actually, sometimes I would actually pull these back up. If I hang out in the living room, I pull them back down during like the hottest part of the day. But I don't know if I'm gonna go to bed or... Is it raining? What am I gonna do? I really, really want to start journaling on my vlogs. So I'm gonna start doing that as well. But what am I gonna do tonight? I'm just gonna pull those back up. I have also considered, and I'm sure I will do this eventually, I'm gonna be, oh, sorry for the lighting, but I'm going to be basically, what is my camera doing? I'm gonna be switching the shades out with the ones that look like bamboo, kind of. I don't know, they're like I think that's what they are, but they're like a beige color shade. Yeah, I just think that this gives it more modern. It's very sleek. The windows are already like sleek for me. So I think to kind of go more towards a traditional look, I need to change the shades. So I will eventually get to that. So The other thing that like I've been thinking a lot about in terms of decorating is I find myself getting into my rhythm, getting into my niche of knowing like what color furniture and pillows and rugs and stuff that I want. Like it's taken me a long time to like really get into a groove. But here's what I've noticed when I like watch other TikTokers or other YouTube videos or like look at Pinterest, whatever it is, I never mess with the structure of the home, meaning I never do any sort of DIY to the walls. I never paint the walls. I never do anything like that. And I feel like that adds so much character to the home. So I just don't enjoy stuff like that. I also don't trust myself to like do a project like that and not mess up. Like painting I could do easy, but there could be a time where I might like either consult with an interior decorator on what to do in that ballpark, because I just feel like, yeah, I just never do that part, and I feel like it really can add to everything. So, but again, that's also later on, but it's something that's been in the back of my mind where I'm like, I just decorate. I don't really do anything to the house itself. So, and you know what? I'm just afraid. I'm afraid that I'll hate it. And, you know, it's like all the walls are already painted. I don't, want to repaint or not get the right paint color. And then all the walls are off. Like that's kind of like what goes through my mind. But I feel like because, well, you know me, who knows where. But like, I feel like I'm going to be here a while. But I really just want my whole house to be like, to fit my vision, which I can't really describe to you guys until it's complete, I guess. But anyways, that's just something I've been thinking about. Like, for example, if I take you, into my bedroom, like, this is the space where I'm just like, okay, something needs to happen in here. Like, look how pretty this is, but I feel like this is a huge wall back here. Like, maybe I should do something. I don't know if I should paint it. I don't know if I should like DIY and put like crown mold. Like, I don't know. I don't even know the terms. Like, that's how bad I am with like stuff like that. I do know that this room is going to get a very big makeover as well. The furniture is simply way too matchy-matchy. It's like, gotta go. But I can't seem to land on like what I want, because when you remove the matchy-matchy, which I'm good at, that's safe, that's easy. When you start removing that and you start incorporating different pieces, it's like, sorry, I wasn't even holding the camera up. It's not as easy as you think, especially if you like thrift the pieces, right? Because my bed has that like new look. It doesn't look thrifted. It doesn't look vintage. So it's kind of like, it's like mixing patterns together, and I am horrible at mixing patterns, which is why, in a lot of ways, I'm a minimalist dresser, because I couldn't handle patterns with my clothing. I didn't know what to do. This room probably needs a king-size bed. I think a king bed in here would overall look better, but I downsized a lot. If a lot of you may still be with me from when I had downsized, I had a king bed and I was just like, I just don't need this. So I downsized to a queen. But an option that I think will actually work really nicely will be to get bigger side pieces. And I'm actually thinking of doing vintage desks, not nightstands. You don't have to do nightstands. You can get unconventional here. You can even do dressers. I keep going back and forth. I don't know if I'm gonna use the navy chair and then just do the one chair and like a little table, because originally I thought it might be nice to either do 2 chairs table or like a chase lounge to kind of like fit in there where I could read my book kind of thing, and then 1 table. So I haven't quite landed on that because I want to mix the furniture, and maybe this could be a wood color, and then maybe the table that goes with this chair can be the same wood color. I don't know if you can tell, but there's, yeah, so that color is what I'm thinking. So then when I mix everything together, like this piece is gonna go. I'm probably gonna put it in the guest bedroom, but I mean, I could essentially paint DIY this, but again, I'm not good at that. I actually I've done a lot of DIYs actually. If you've been with me, I have painted furniture, I've done the whole thing. When I painted my office desk, and maybe that's why, but I said, hell no, never again. Then there's my office, which we're sitting in right now, and she's also gonna be a very interesting challenge because I also want it to have the same vibe. I want the whole house to essentially flow. I don't want there to be really any space that like you walk into and it's like different aesthetic. I want the whole house to be one like cohesive thing. So my office is also giving me quite the challenge because I can't land on like what I want to do in terms of furniture. My office is actually going to be the space where I'm also going to have my library. I think it makes the most sense. Good morning. I'm not wearing pants. It's about 7:30. I've got the shower going. I need to get ready earlier this morning just because I'm gonna leave the house, run some errands. I'm gonna go pick up that piece that I bought from Facebook Marketplace, and then I'm also gonna go to TJ Maxx. I just want to see what they have for like bathroom stuff because I need to do the bathroom by my office. I bought the shower curtain for my office. It's navy. So I want to do like a vintage nautical take in there. That way I get like the vintage piece. But anyways, so my voice, a little raspy. Here is Loki. He's already been out. He's already been playing. And shower's going. So I'm going to pick out my outfit for running errands. And then, yeah, I'm going to get the day going. All right, so I just picked up the wicker piece that's gonna be like in a coffee table. My voice is going in and out and I just feel like my hair. But anyways, yeah, so I just picked it up and there's a TJ Maxx over here, so I'm gonna pop in there. And then I might stop at Dollar Tree. I mean, I already stopped at one Dollar Tree store, but I want to stop at a second one. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So anyways, that's what I'm doing next. Wow. Wow, mister. Lucky. Oh, God. Oh, God. Should we put on a cozy movie? Yeah. Yeah, probably should. Mom just walks in. I get to decide. Not Lucas, just fans. No, no, don't touch. Don't touch now. Okay, how am I gonna do this living room? Alright.
Fresh gardener's fun.
Alright. Babaloo. Babaloo like it.
Another word in front of Lucy. Another word in front of Arthur. Yeah, fine way to live, surrounded by black.
So breakfast time. the last